Hey guys, Larissa with BeCozi.com is here. BeCozi.com is an American website with a huge number of huge source of chunky yarns in United States. And today I will be making a pumpkin with our chunky variegated Chenille. This is our new color. It's called Fall Harvest. So you can see that you can make it in a different size. This one just 12 rows, it will be more round. And this one I used the whole skein, that's why it's a little bit taller. So depends on how you want it to look, you will make this pumpkin. So on the top you can see I'm using the cork and a little bit of the string, and I will put a link to both to Amazon. You can buy them on Amazon. These pumpkins are very easy to make. It just one skein, a little bit even less than one skein, and you can use any colors like this beautiful mustard color or ivory. Everybody likes ivory pumpkins. You can make it in beautiful orange color. We have this neon orange, or you can make it even in like something like misty green. You can also make it in our beautiful vegan yarn, guys. This is yellow and burgundy, and it's made in two strings, two colors together. There is a video showing how to make such kind of pillow or pumpkin. I will put a link to it underneath the video too. This yarn is on sale. You will need only ½ pound of yellow, ½ pound of burgundy, and this will make you this gorgeous pumpkin. So, but today we're making this pumpkin, and if you bought this yarn at BeCozi.com, let's get started. Okay guys, so we will be making a cute pumpkin like that with our beautiful fall harvest color. You can see that you can make it with any other colors like mustard or ivory. It looks really beautiful, but we will be using the fall harvest color today. This is a fall harvest color. It's our new beautiful color. It's in stock. We will also need scissors, and on the top of the pumpkin I will use a wine cork. You can buy these corks on Amazon. I will post a link underneath the video, and also we'll use this twine for the decoration over here. So anyway, we can start. We will need a little bit less than one skein. We also will need some stuffing, guys. So I have some stuffing here. Stuffing also can be bought either on Amazon or in any craft store. So before we start, we will make a knot on the end of the yarn. Tight it, and then cut the tail close to the knot. That will prevent yarn from unraveling when you use it or when you wash it, because this pillow can be washed. So now place the yarn in front of you like that. This is the tail, this is working yarn, and tail should be at least 10 inches, maybe a little bit more. We will use it later for connecting the bottom of the pillow. So now place working yarn on the top of the tail like that. Make a loop, insert your hand, grab working yarn, and pull this first stitch out, holding these two together like that. So you just made your first stitch. You can see that it's pretty big, so now you can pull it down and make it a little bit smaller. So we'll keep it about inch and a little bit over an inch tall. So now insert your hand, grab working yarn, and pull it out. So we just made second stitch. You can see that the stitch is about the same size. Now we will make another stitch the same way, only now we will place our left hand on the bottom of the stitch, hold it like that, then insert your fingers, grab working yarn, and pull it out. Then again, move your left hand keep the bottom of the stitch and then pull the yarn out. When you're keeping this stitch like that, it will not unravel and it will keep your stitches the same size. If you're left-handed, you're doing the same thing only from another side. You're keeping the bottom of the stitch with your right hand, inserting your hand, grab working yarn and pull it out. So we will make a chain like that, a chain of 14 stitches, guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5, and we will need to make 9 more. Okay, so let's count how many stitches we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's a little bit more. So we need 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 14 stitches. So what are we doing now, guys? We are turning this chain, flipping it over to another side. Now place working yarn on the back and make a circle like that, okay? So now insert your tail, this tail, inside this last stitch, okay? So just simply inside the last stitch, like that. And this way you connected the chain, and the tail will go inside to hold the chain and to be out of your way. So what do we do now? We will be knitting around using the top part of, using the middle part of the stitch, but this stitch is staying here, and we are starting with this first stitch. You see, stitch consists of 3 parts: top, bottom, and middle part. So what we are doing, we will be using this middle part. We will lift it, insert our fingers, and then grab working yarn and pull it through this middle part of the stitch. Now we will need to find next stitch. See these bumps? That's what we will be using. So lift this bump, insert your hand, grab working yarn, and pull it out. Why we're using this part? If you watched my previous videos, I was doing pillow or pumpkin a little bit different way, because this way we will have a beautiful connection on the bottom. So find the next bump in the middle. See, top, bottom, middle. We are using the middle part. Again, top, bottom, middle. And this way we will pull out all our stitches in a circle of 14 stitches, guys, okay? So 14 stitches will give you a pumpkin of a nice size. If you want it a little bit bigger, you can start with 16 stitches. Then you will use the whole skein, and the pumpkin will be a little bit bigger. Okay, so it's hard to see that bump because yarn is so fluffy, but make sure that you're using the bump in the middle. If it's too hard for you, then you can use the top part of the stitch. Here we are. We finished our 14 stitches. This is the tail. It shows where we started. So let's count stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 14 stitches. We didn't lose any stitch on the way. Okay, so what we're doing now, we are simply knitting next row the same way, inserting our hand, grabbing working yarn and pulling it out. Again, this tail in the middle, it will show you where you start your row. It's important because after second row, knitting in a circle, see, we're approaching it, we need to knit 3 more stitches. Try to keep all stitches the same size and pretty small, because this way the filling, the stuffing will not be seen through the pumpkin. So what are we doing now? We reached the end of the row. See, this our marker, the tail. Now we will connect the project like that, or pull it together in two parts. See, like that. So we're doing the same now. We're simply knitting around, only we're knitting it by two small portions. So insert your hand, grab working yarn, and pull it out. And when you reach the end, you're simply flipping the pillow, pumpkin pillow, or pumpkin on another side, and then keep knitting. Make sure to knit all the stitches, do not skip any. And that's what we will be doing, guys. So I will be back after I have about 12 rows. Okay, guys, so we have 12 rows, and if you want your pumpkin to be a little bit like shorter, like this one, that's where you're stopping. You're stopping at 12. If you want your pumpkin to be a little bit on the taller side, see the difference? Then you keep knitting, because we have just a little bit of yarn left, and that's what I will do to use the whole skein. We will keep knitting for as long as we use all the yarn, and then when we have about 10-inch left, we will stop and finish our pumpkin. So again, depending how tall you would like your pumpkin to be, or how round, that's how many rows you will need. You will need either 12, or just keep knitting until you have the whole yarn, the whole skein of yarn used. So we have a little bit left here. And you can also use a piece of yarn to attach on the top, like that, if you want. It's up to you. So here we are. We're almost done with all our yarn. We have just a little bit left, you see? And then we will connect the bottom first, and then the top. So here we are. We're keeping this piece to connect the pumpkin, and now on the bottom we will connect the pumpkin. So let me show you how I'm doing it. So see this beautiful chain? You're taking the tail and you're using the outside part of the stitch. See, the chain consists of two parts, so we're using this part, because that will be the connection. This will go inside. So the tail goes from inside out, inside this outside part of the stitch, like that. And then we will go into every stitch around the pumpkin. And when you're done with like about 5 stitches, you can pull them together. And this way you will be connecting the pumpkin bottom. That's the bottom, guys. That's where we started, okay? So here we are. We reached the part where we started. So here it can be kind of a little bit tricky. So you still will need to insert the tail inside, like that, and then we will insert the tail inside these 2 stitches that we inserted already at the beginning, okay? This will give us a beautiful connection on the bottom. So let's see. This is our bottom. Pull the yarn to connect the open it completely, and see what we have. We have this beautiful flower-like end or bottom, and now the tail goes inside this hole in the middle. Now we will go inside, and we will connect this tail to any yarn. Any stitch. I'm usually going underneath any stitch, and then you see this loop. It goes inside the loop, and then you pull it, and this way you attach it really nicely. Okay, so now we will need some
stuffing to put inside the pillow. Depending on how soft or how hard you would like your pillow to be, that will be amount of stuffing you will use. You can use the old pillow if you don't have any stuffing. Okay, so here we are. We're done. And now we're filling our pillow, pumpkin pillow. And now we will be connecting the top. I will make a knot on the end, the same way I did at the beginning. Cut the end, and now this the same way as on the bottom, this tail goes inside every stitch. See the stitches hanging here from inside out again, guys. So this is where the working yarn coming out. So we're going into the next stitch from inside out. So after 4 or 5 stitches, you can pull it a little bit, connecting. And then keep going until you connect the whole top of the pumpkin. And I will show you the pumpkin is a little bit on the taller side because we use the whole skein. So if you want it to be more round, again, you will need only 12 rows, guys, okay? So I just didn't want to waste my yarn, so I used all of it. So here we are. We connected the whole top. So what are we doing now? We can push it a little bit. We are inserting it inside 2 stitches where the yarn was inserted already. So 1 and 2. This will give us a beautiful connection on the top, especially if it's one colored, not multicolored. And that's how it looks. See, beautiful flower on the top too. Pull the yarn to connect completely, and then I'm finding any stitch inside, going with the yarn underneath. You have the loop, hold it, pull it through the loop. This way you connected the yarn nicely, and now the tail goes inside the hole. And here it's up to you. You can actually keep this little hook on the top. It looks pretty nice. But if you, or you can actually add some yarn too to make it like a leaf. What I will do, I will tuck it in completely, and I will use a cork. So this is the cork, and it's simply going inside this hole like that. And you can either stick it like that and just keep it, or you can glue it with a glue gun, whatever you prefer. And see, the pumpkin is a little bit on the taller side comparing to this one with 12 rows. So now we will take some of our twine, and I usually make it in 2, like that, 2 strings, and then you're simply making attaching it to the cork with a simple knot, and then make a little bow like that, and then just spread it nicely. And here you can spread this, guys, and this. Look at that. The good part about using the cork, guys, that if you have, or if you like oil, like smelly oil, to use aroma oil, you can put a drop of it on the cork, and then your pumpkin pillow will also smell really nice. So here we are. Our pumpkin is ready. Look how beautiful it is. It's very simple. This is the top. This is the beautiful bottom. And you will need just 1 skein and about 15 minutes of your time and your hands. So you can find this color and about 75 other colors on our website, BeCozi.net. Stay woman BeCozi.
Hey guys, my hand knitting book is ready for you to purchase. It can be purchased at BeCozi.com and on Amazon, and also available as a Kindle. It's a perfect gift for yourself or your loved one. It's the most unique gift and book on the knitting market.